Hello everyone and welcome back to JB's Total Gaming, where today I'm going to be talking about Overwatch, a hero shooter. So hero shooter is a game where you're going to be playing as different heroes with different abilities to try to complete objectives as a team. There are a lot of different games of this style out there, and one of the things that makes Overwatch unique is the ability to change heroes. So what I'm going to do in this video is we're going to take a quick look at one of each of the 4 different classes of hero: attack, defense, tank, and support. So right now we are playing Soldier 76. He's an attack hero, and he's a hero I might suggest you start with. As you see, he's got kind of or at least one of the easiest characters to learn. He has an assault rifle that functions like you'd expect it to do. It fires pretty decently at range. He also has an ability to kind of shoot these little rockets as an alternate fire, and that as a cooldown, and you can see I shot at that guy's shield there. He also has an ability to heal himself. He can drop down a thing that allows him to heal him and other allies around him. He also can hold down shift to move more quickly. Those are all pretty basic abilities, kind of a bigger attack, movement ability, and able to heal yourself. A pretty simple character to learn. You can do a decent amount of damage. Right now we're looking at D.Va. So D.Va is one of the tank classes, and you can see here I just got pinned against the wall, but I was able to hang on because D.Va has a lot of health. D.Va is in a mech, and because of that, you know, she can take a decent amount of damage. And here's an ability she has here. Her shift ability gives her a pretty quick boost, which allows her to traverse a decent amount in a quick amount of time, and also allows her maybe to get to ledges and things or make jumps you wouldn't expect because she flies while she does it. D.Va's fantastic up close, so her ability to move in like that is great. I'm not doing a ton of damage at that long of a range. Now when her mech blows up though, she actually gets out of the mech, and then she has a pretty decently powerful handgun that she can use, and I just I'm about to take out an enemy here. Now she has very low health when she's out of her mech. Eventually that thing in the center near the bottom will recharge and she can call her mech back in. There we go. Based on, you know, doing damage, and I think you can take damage or whatever, or just amount of time. So she calls the mech back in, she gets in close to a character, what she wants to do. Now that character has some escapability and gets away. But you can see D.Va's a character where you want to be able to fly in, get in close, you can disrupt enemies, you can take a lot of hits, and here I use that to kind of escape and get away. Now D.Va also has an alternate ability where you can basically blow up her mech, and we'll see that in a second here. Now Soldier 76's ultimate ability is like an auto aim, so basically you hit the button, and then as long as there are enemies kind of vaguely in front of you, you hold down fire and you'll hit them. See, I jump in here and I blow up the mech in order to get rid of the turrets and defenses that the enemy had here. Now I end up dying because I'm pretty squishy when I get out. You'll see another opportunity here, I'll do it again. So I'll see where the enemy are, I'll get to the side and then kind of go around the enemy here, and I see one of the people here making a turret. This is the character to make turrets, so I take him and the turret out close. So yeah, this is a character that, again, you want to be in close, you want to use that speed ability. Now what you don't see is she does have another ability where she can, so here I launch my mech in with the shift ability, blow it up with my ultimate, and then pop in a new one right away. Now I get pinned on there to take this guy out. Now she also has a defense matrix that I don't show you here, where she's able to throw up basically a barrier, and projectiles coming in from the front just don't do anything for a while. It's good when you're pushing to move in, it only lasts for a short period of time, and also can stop when enemies bring in powerful attacks, certain ultimates or whatever. It might be a good idea to pop that up and help protect you and the team. Now Lucio here is one of the supporter healers. Lucio is interesting because he has an area of effect heal. He actually has 2 different abilities. He basically plays music. On the one side, if you hit shift, it'll shift it to where it boosts your speed and the speed of those around you. It can help you get to points faster. It can actually help you escape. That's an important thing to remember. If you're low in health and you get away, you might want to actually shift from the healing to the speed to get away. And then he can be on healing. He has a cooldown ability where he can pump his healing or his speed boost for a brief period of time. He can also kind of do a wall run, which you don't really see here. And his ultimate, right here, I give my team and these shields for a brief period of time. So you can see we were about to lose this point, and then I was able to boost my team shield, we were able to survive, and then make sure we don't lose the point. Now one of the things to remember in Overwatch, there are different game modes. So there is where you're defending a point, and then if they take it, you have to defend the second one within a period of time. There's a payload where one team is pushing, the other team is trying to stop it. Basically the team that's pushing it wants to be near it and not have it contested. And then there is basically King of the Hill, where there's a point, and then both teams are trying to capture it from the other team. So Lucio is kind of cool because he can do a decent amount of damage. When you're playing him, it's not a lot of damage, but you kind of want to hang back because his heal is passive. You want to be near your allies, but maybe behind him, but also popping your shots because he can do damage while he's helping to heal. And that's kind of what we're trying to do here. Heal our team on the points, but also, you know, try to stay away from damage ourselves because we don't have that much health and we're not huge on damage. And again, we use that boost here, and then one of our allies uses their special ability to their ultimate to heal everybody up there, so we're able to hold on to the points again. Now, moving on here, we're going to see, yeah, kind of the same idea. One thing I want to point out, Reinhardt, this guy with a shield here, he's one of the tanks. Don't be afraid to shoot his shield. It has a lot of health. But, yeah, and again, there's our other ally using ultimate too, and in this case, we're actually pushing the payload. And then I'm using my ultimate to shield up, so we're kind of working together. I'm healing, he's healing, I'm giving a shield so that we can all stay on the payload and push it forward. Another big thing about Overwatch, focus on the objectives. You need to do a few things. You need to work as a team. You need to work together. So for example, if you see like 3 other players got killed and it will show up on the screen, then you maybe want to team up with them when they respawn. You want to come in as a group. You don't want to trickle in. You want to work as a team, and don't be afraid to change your hero. You want to learn different heroes to get into different basically situations. Some heroes counter other heroes better or whatever. So here we see Junkrat. Junkrat is considered a defensive hero. He has a few cool abilities. He can throw down a trap, and if somebody runs into it, they'll be trapped for a brief period of time and take more damage. He can also throw down another thing that's like a bomb, where the trap, if somebody steps on it, go off. And there's the bomb I just threw there. Somebody walks in close, I set it off, and knocks them back and does some damage. His gun is interesting too. It shoots these projectiles that are these little bombs that if they hit somebody directly, they may blow up, or they'll bounce around, which also allows him to do some annoying things and shoot around corners and stuff like that. He has an ultimate ability where he basically throws this like explosive tire in. You control it, you can blow it up, and especially if you know exactly where the enemy is and they're grouped up, that can be kind of great. So again, here's kind of, you know, defensive, a tank, a healer, and an attack hero. There are more heroes of each type, and they all play very differently. Here's the ultimate ability. He ends up getting shot down by the enemy. I left it in here just so you can see, yes, you can actually shoot that tire down. So that's the thing. You want to remember to team up. You want to remember to work together, and you want to remember to have fun. So I recently played a game where we had a really great match, and our opponents at the very last second made a last minute push. D.Va charged in, blew up, took us out, and they got the payload in during what's called overtime, where time is up, but they're still pushing the payload, and we ended up losing. See here, I switched to D.Va to actually be able to jump in and take out the Bastion turret there. So that's a big thing. You need to be able to switch characters, work together as a team, and that's the thing. Have fun. You know what? After that game where we lost at the last second, I told my team good game, and I had somebody swear at me and somebody else be angry. No, it wasn't. Hey guys, this is a game where you want to work together as a team, not worry about your kill death. You just have fun. That's what games are about. Overwatch is a really great game, and hopefully the community will actually be great. And that's part of the reason I want to do this video, guys. Work together, have fun. Overwatch is a pretty sweet game. If there's interest, I'll do some more heroes and some more information in the future.